Hey, welcome to Get It Done with Gabby, and today we are going to be organizing my pantry. I feel like I talked about this a few weeks ago in a video and I just hadn't gotten around to doing it yet, but today is the day. So it's not in great condition right now. At this point, we're pretty much just throwing everything in there. So it needs some assistance. Unfortunately, we do not have the cash to be spending a lot of money on organizational supplies, so we're not gonna have like a fancy clear bin, gorgeous pantry situation at the end. This is going to be a very realistic, work with what you got sort of situation. Let me show you what I got. I've been collecting containers from around the house. So the only clear bins that we do have are these two, which I pulled from our garage fridge because they were just sitting in there completely empty. So I'm thinking for like snacks and smaller things, I can use these. And then, I don't know if I'll use these or not. It's kinda a little janky, but they will hold things. So I have two of these little like angled vegetable cardboard things that I can use. And then this also came from the outside fridge. I don't know exactly what its function was out there, but it was also empty. So I have this container, and then there's a few other ones in there that have things in them already that I can also use, but let me show you some close-ups of our situation. So the only thing I'm not gonna take out is this top shelf, because this is all of our extra kitchen gadget stuff that we don't leave out on the counters because we don't use all the time, but we do use them from time to time. So those are all up there. Not even gonna bother taking those down. That has been totally functional, but it is these shelves that are the problem. So I think this is like the third time that I've organized all this, but this half is supposed to be my brother's. He doesn't have a ton of stuff, so I'll probably designate his stuff to maybe these top two shelves over here, maybe the third one. The problem that we're running into though is that Parker, my 15-month-old, can now reach the third shelf. She pulled that ketchup container onto her toe yesterday. It was a no good situation. So this third shelf, at least the front half of it, and honestly probably the back, because she's just gonna get taller and I don't want to keep reorganizing. So probably the bottom floor, the first shelf, and the second shelf are all going to be baby safe items. So that's gonna take some thought on what to do there. But this nightmare over here is Matt and I's area. It's chaotic. And that's all I have to say about that. So I think what we're gonna start with is pulling everything out and then wiping down the shelves, because we moved in about a year ago and it is time that everything be wiped down. So let's do that. Okay, I'm officially hitting the point where I'm getting overwhelmed because everything is out of the pantry and it's all over the house. My counters are completely full. Stuff's on the treadmill. Stuff is on her learning tower. And there's stuff on the ground on the other side of the island. Yeah, feeling a bit overwhelmed, but this is the worst it's gonna feel. I know that. I know when you unload everything, that's always the worst it's gonna get. So now I'm gonna wipe down everything because I don't know how well you can see because of the white, but there's just like crumbs and grossness and like little food rings from setting things down everywhere. So I'm just gonna give these guys a quick wipe down and then we will start the organization. It's totally clean, vacuumed, wiped down, good to go. And now we gotta start organizing. I don't know how I wanna do it. I'm thinking maybe I'll put all of my empty bins in there first and then start loading them. I don't know if that's the right call. I just don't know how to do this. I don't know if there's like a good order to do this because I feel like once I get started, I'm gonna have to shift things around anyway. I don't know. Okay. Yes, I'm just gonna put the empty bins in there and make sure those all fit the way I want, and then I'll start filling them, I think. Okay, I think we're coming to the end of things. I thought I was really close because I only have a couple things left on the counter, but then I forgot I have all of the like cleaning stuff over here and the cat stuff, so still gotta do that, but that should be pretty simple. So I'm feeling good about the food though, so let's finish that real quick and then jam the cleaning stuff back in there. Okay, I think we're ready for the final reveal. It's way more empty than I thought it would be, but I did get rid of a decent amount of stuff. Like I combined a lot of bags, especially with the cooking stuff. We had a lot of like extra bags of things, so those all got organized, labeled, put together, and then I just took a lot of the boxes away that things were in, so that really helped with the space stuff. And then also, I could have like spaced things out more, but most of this Parker can't play with, so like the whole bottom shelf has to be pretty much empty for her. So I'm wondering if maybe I should put some like toys or something on the bottom shelf to like keep her attention so she's not as tempted to reach to that second shelf. We'll see how she does. I'll keep an eye on her just to see what she grabs at and then see if I need to make any changes. But let me show you what it looks like. And here it is. Ah, I'm so happy. So empty. Oh my goodness. It looks so much better. I'm so happy. I don't know how I feel about some of my containers. Like, is that stupid? I just put potatoes in this thing because I didn't know what to put in it. And then this too, like, our granola and oats don't really need something to set in, but I didn't have anything to put in there, so let me just show you. So here's our top shelf. I did a lot of like snacks and tiny stuff in these two little containers, so they're all like not all spread out everywhere. And then here's this side. So I actually left back there in the corners all of our like backup spices because we buy spices in bulk to put in our little cans. So I kept all that back there because we know what that is. But then as you saw, I labeled all the cooking stuff, and all the cooking stuff goes back here because we're not really chefs, so we don't do a lot of baking. And then we don't really need these sticky pads in here, but this is kind of also a storage space. So a lot of the storage type things went back in the corner. And then extra bags for, you know, cat poo related things. And then second shelf is all of my brother's spices, brother stuff. And then me and Matt's spices. And then we have a little snack cupboard thing or snack container thing. So we've got popcorn and nut snacks. And then down here we've got pasta and bread and rice. These are actually Parker. I made these for her. They're just like, they have different things in them to make noise and shake, but she'll grab at those. And then we have trash bags, Swiffer stuff, and then pet stuff. And that's all that really is in here. We have like emergency water stuff, and then my mop bucket and my, what is it? Broom. My broom. And so things that aren't going back in there, this cat spinner, we don't use this anymore, so I'm going to put that into storage. This steam mop is going to go upstairs so I can do my bathroom floors. I have a Swiffer up there, but I don't really like using that anymore, so I'm going to put the steam mop upstairs. And then I just need to clean the kitchen because it's just kind of a mess now. I'm going to leave those little candies out because I forgot I have them. And then these are all just like empty cardboard boxes. I cleaned up a lot of them and put them in the recycle, but yeah, that's it, guys. Alrighty, guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching me organize and declutter my pantry. It seemed like it was going to be a lot of work, but honestly, it only took me like an hour and a half, 2 hours to that whole thing. Granted, I have a lot of cleaning I need to do now, but not so bad. It went a lot quicker than I thought it would, and I'm super excited for all the extra space that I have in the pantry now. If you are new to the channel and enjoy this type of content, organization, declutter, motherhood, all that kind of stuff, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you join this channel. And that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you next week with, I don't know. I haven't planned anything, so it'll be a surprise. All right, guys, bye.